we're going to review those numbers for Stouffville today and to do something a little bit different. I'm going to review the most current month of data we have is August 22. We'll have a look at what happened the month before in July 22, and then we're going to go 5 years back and see what happened in August 17. Now, if you remember back to 2017, that was when the government introduced the non-resident owners tax of 15%. And so, you know, with the way the market's been going a lot lately, the way it's been going is I've had a lot of people asking me how that compares to that 2017 market. So I'm going to review those numbers as well. So if we look at the amount of new listings that came to market in Stouffville in August 2017, and this is across all home types, so condos, semis, towns, links, detached, there was 111, there was 55 sales through the month and 190 active listings. So a lot of inventory hanging around month to month. In July 22, we had 123 sales, 123 new listings came to market, 42 sales, and 168 active listings. And the active listings are what didn't sell and carry into the following month. So in August, we again had it's crazy, right? 5 years apart, we had the same amount of sales, 111 sales through the month. New listings, 53 sales through the month, so almost similar, and 155 active listings, which carried into September. So, you know, very similar 5 years apart in terms of how many listings came to market and how many sales. If we're looking at the money, 5 years ago in Stouffville, the average sale price across all home types was $887,000, $1,256,000 in July 22, and not unlike a lot of areas in the GTA, we saw a climb in the average sale price for the first time in 5 months in August, so currently trending at $1,341,000. So how we determine whether it's a quote unquote buyer's market or seller's market, we do that through the SNLR, which stands for sales to new listings ratio. And what that tells us is out of the homes coming on the market each month, what is the percentage of them that are actually selling? So 5 years ago in August 2017, 49.5% of the homes that came on the market in Stouffville sold. 34.1% of the homes that came on the market in Stouffville in July 22 sold, currently trending at 47.7. So if you want to know what a buyer's market and what a seller's market is, anything under 50% is what we would call a buyer's market. Anything over 60% is what we would consider a seller's market, and between 50 and 60% is actually considered a balanced market where there's enough supply to meet the demand. The months of inventory remaining, the MOI, tells us that if no other homes came on the market after today at the current rate of buying or the current rate of consumption, how long would it take to completely deplete the inventory? So 5 years ago, we had 3.5 months of inventory. July 22, we had 4 months of inventory, currently trending at 2.9. So let me say this. I mean, although we have a market that has slowed down, by no means would I suggest that this is a slow market. At 2.9 months of inventory, again, we've seen that months of inventory come down. We've seen the absorption rate actually go up. So the market in Stouffville did gain some strength. It's not like that in all the adjacent towns, but Stouffville, I would say, is actually doing okay. And to be honest, I think it's probably due to the fact that we have a smaller population than, say, Newmarket or Aurora. So the numbers stay a little bit tighter. Sale price to list price ratio, 5 years ago, August 2017, homes in Stouffville selling at 98.7% of asking, 96.2 in July, and currently trending at 96.8. And in terms of days on market to get a home sold, 32 days to get a home sold in August 17, 19 days in July 22, currently trending at 21. Now, you have to consider these numbers at 21. This only tells you what it took to get that home sold under the current listing. So what we're seeing in this market, as we did see in 2017 as well, is homes are being canceled and relisted sometimes a number of times in order to get them sold. So for sellers out there right now, you know, currently there is still stuff selling. The market is, I would say, fairly fast moving, but it's really, you got to put that sharp point on the number. It's not a market to play with numbers. For buyers right now, you know what? It can still be a bit of a challenge. If you're going into Durham region, Simcoe region, we're still seeing a lot of multiple offers in those areas. But certainly it pays to know your data. If you're having a hard time finding a house you want or not finding the right price, the right deal, so I always say deals are made, deals really aren't out there. So sometimes combing through that old inventory is maybe something that you might want to have a look at. Any questions about any of the information I've shared here, please don't hesitate to reach out.